Hello my friends and welcome once again to another episode of Tony's Comfort Kitchen, the home of comfort food. Okay, it is so good to be back. It's been about, 3-4 months since I've made a video, way too long. But there's a good reason for that. By the way, if you're not interested in this, you just want to see the cooking part, I will put a little timestamp thingy down below so you can skip to that, just watch the cooking. But for everyone else, just a little recap. I have recently moved back to UK from living in France, where I've been for the last 19 years. And I am a little bit in limbo at the moment. I haven't yet bought a house of my own. So this kitchen is actually my mum's kitchen where I'm staying temporarily. This is where I'll be doing my videos for the for the foreseeable future anyway. The problem is with when a kitchen isn't your own kitchen, it can be a little bit awkward. So my videos might be a little bit erratic when they come out. But yep, I'm back making videos. That is the main thing. So today I'm actually going to be doing a traditional Hungarian beef goulash, or at least my version of a traditional Hungarian beef goulash. It's simple to make. It takes about an hour and a half to cook, so it doesn't take too long. It's absolutely delicious, I can tell you. And I'm going to be cooking it, on one of these bad boys, one of these gas cookers, because my mum's kitchen is crap, basically, or at least her cooker's crap anyway. So this is what I will be cooking it on. So if you want to follow along, please join me and my little cooking thingy, and we'll get cooking straight away. Right, first of all, we're gonna cook the meat. I have 500 milligrams of, in this case, braising steak, but you can use stewing steak if you like. It's a tough steak, but it takes a lot of cooking, but it is absolutely packed full of flavour, and I can assure you. That's 500 grams. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of plain flour, which we're going to coat the meat with. It feels weird filming again after so long. I'll get back into the hang of it. Right, it doesn't take much to coat the meat. Now what we need to do is fry these bits of meat in batches so it doesn't overcrowd the pan. So basically we're just browning the meat before we add the rest of the ingredients. There we go. Okay, so with the little stove lit, heat up it's about just less than a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Okay, with the oil heating up, I'll just put a few pieces at a time in the pan. As I say, you don't want to crowd it because it'll start to stew the meat rather than fry it. We're not actually cooking it all the way through. We're just browning it. Secret is to leave it for a few seconds, about 30 seconds or so before turning it. Ooh, oh no, smells good already. Just brown all the sides, and then just take them out, put them to one side on a plate. I love my mum's plates. Very cute. Okay, with the beef done, I'll put some more oil in with a tablespoon. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that all the ingredients and the measurements, etc., will be in the description below. So don't worry if you want to recreate this dish. So into that, we'll put onion. Now this is, I would say normally one onion This is half an onion because it's quite a large onion. Half a red pepper, half a green pepper, drop a bit. Going to turn the heat down. Add a pinch of salt and black pepper. Okay, with the heat turned down, I will add the garlic. That's supposed to be 4 cloves of garlic. I can't believe how small British garlic actually is compared to the French garlic. So I've put about 6 tiny little cloves in. But you can put in what you want, 4, 6, depending on the size of your garlic. We'll just cook that down slightly before we get to the next ingredients. Right, they're cooking down nicely. So the next ingredient is 1 tablespoon of caraway seeds. It's not often you see caraway seeds in savoury dishes, but there it is, 1 tablespoon. And it wouldn't be Hungarian goulash if it didn't have some Hungarian paprika in it. This is not the smoked paprika, this is just the normal paprika. That's 2 tablespoons of that. Give it a good mix up. And the smell that comes off that caraway seed will be delish. Normally you grind up the caraway seed, but my pestle and mortar is is hidden in a box somewhere, so I can't get to it. But uncrushed is fine because it's going to be cooked in liquid. It'll all break down anyway in the end, so it doesn't matter. Okay, with those cooking down nicely, there is equivalent of 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. If I can get it out of the tube, just finished up. 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, as I said. Give that a quick stir. Then we'll add the meat back in. All its lovely juices. And then finally, we'll add 500 millilitres 500 millilitres of beef stock. And what we're going to do now is let that cook down very slowly for about an hour to an hour and a half. I'll turn the heat right down, and we'll come back, and hopefully after that time the meat should be nice and tender, and the liquid will have nicely reduced. If it needs any more liquid, I will add some and I'll let you know. But so far that's 500 millilitres of beef stock to 500 grams of beef. Right, so it's been about not quite an hour and a half, an hour and 20-25 minutes, something like that, and I have just tasted the meat, and it's lovely and tender, and so we're ready, I think, to dish up. Now, what this is traditionally served with, I think it is anyway, is with some sour cream and some chopped parsley. So that is what we're going to do, and I shall do that right now. Okay, my friends, as you can imagine, I'm looking forward to this. It's got the sour cream on top, and it's looking lovely. I tried the meat earlier, and it was delicious. Just to check that it was cooked, and it was. So I'm going to tuck in again. Oh, the flavour is incredible. You can really taste the caraway seeds in that. It's not a strong flavour. It's kind of, it's hard to say what it's like. It's sort of aniseedy, but it's not strong. It's not a strong aniseedy flavour. But it comes through because there's the paprika, which has obviously gives it flavour. Other than that, there's not a lot of spices in it, so you know, a simple flavour like the caraway seeds will come through, and oh, it makes this dish. Honestly, it really does. That beef is just fantastic. As I say, just short of an hour and a half cooking. You can put it in the oven in a casserole. If you want, it works just as well. But oh yes, this is a winner. Give this a go. Let me know what you think in the description below, and I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget, if you like this, please like, comment and subscribe. If you could, that would be massive, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love, my friends. Peace and love.